Hey people, it is Friday, March the 3rd. The time is 8:58 in the evening. It's currently minus 1 degree Celsius, and once again, in about a week's time, the city is getting hit with the third major snowstorm. And this one, by all accounts, is likely to be the biggest of the three. Expecting between 10 to 20 centimeters of snow. And some very gusty winds. And there's been thunder and lightning also. I'm not sure if we'll see some more thunder and lightning. It was just a short while ago when that was happening, so that might still happen. And unlike the first two snowstorms, this one, the snow is much heavier. Very heavy, sticky type of snow, as opposed to the light and fluffy snow. So I'm going to be trying to keep my camera free of snow as best I can. So I'll be frequently wiping it down here as I record. So we're currently walking along Dundas Street East, heading west. Just wipe off the lens here. And a lot of blowing snow, obviously, again. And here come those gusty winds. We are walking at a very high-density intersection here with tall buildings. It always tends to whip up the winds. There's still some people out and about on bicycles. Oh, there's some lightning right there. Maybe we'll get a thunderclap. And there we go. I think the first time I've ever recorded a thunder blizzard. I don't even think I've recorded a thunderclap in any of the summer rainstorms before, let alone a blizzard in the wintertime. Tend to my camera here. And with winds like these, using an umbrella would be more trouble than it's worth. Not to mention I wouldn't have a free hand to wipe off my camera. Because even with an umbrella, it would still get plenty wet. Approaching Church Street. And more lightning. Bring on the thunder. and my coat and hat and glove is already coated with snow after just about 5 minutes out here. 5 or 6 minutes. Kaboom! Wow, that was a big one. Here is Victoria Street. We'll just cross. Maybe I'll head over into Dundas Square. I've done countless videos from the square, but never in a thunder blizzard before. We got to keep on top of this camera situation here. And even in the middle of a blizzard, there's still a crowd of people hanging out at the corner of Yonge and Dundas, playing music and generally having a little party all unto themselves. So I'm going to steer clear of the music. I'm going to start heading south on Yonge Street here. We'll take us right down the heart of downtown Yonge.
Yeah, they were calling for like 30 centimeters of snow, man. Oh yeah, that jacket's great.
Definitely not a good night to be without a warm, sheltered place to go. That goes for pretty much any night in the winter. Alright, just crossing Shooter Street. Have to keep an eye on my viewfinder here to make sure I'm still recording. Sometimes the camera likes to randomly turn off. And in these conditions, it'll be a bit harder to notice when that happens. Alright, we're approaching Queen Street. Not sure why there's a little group of people standing here on the corner, waiting for a streetcar perhaps. Seems to be the case. And with this cold weather, my battery power is depleting very quickly. So it's mostly the winds that are doing it. The temperature itself is actually not that bad. Just these winds blowing on the camera do tend to make it seem much colder than it really is.
Oh my god!
There's Richmond Street. think I'll just go down as far as Adelaide, and then I will
Yeah, I know this looks stupid, but I need to do it.
maybe head east over to church. Or maybe I'll take us to King. Let's do King instead of Adelaide. There's so much snow hitting my face that it melts and runs down into my mouth, and it's almost like I'm getting a drink of water. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Right here is Adelaide. See, it's really coming down. I think 4 to 6 centimeters of snow per hour are expected to fall at the peak periods. And there's so much snow stuck to my coat now that it's probably adding a couple of extra pounds of weight.
Ja, maar als je een oude rijdt, dan vind ik het
Same with my hat. Ah! And I just got a big snowflake in the eyeball. Now the snow is caked on my coat so much that it's starting to fall off in clumps under its own weight. Yep, this is heavy snow. And now there's snow somehow going down the back of my neck. And yikes, that is cold. Oh, it's running down my back now. I think I found King Street. It's almost hard to tell where I am right now. There's so much things impeding my vision here. My hat is drooping down over my eyes because it's weighed down with snow. So in order to try and lift the hat up, I have to risk getting a bunch of snow fall down. But we are on King Street, heading east, just east of Yonge. And after this major snowfall, I think the temperature will be on the plus side over the next few days. So we're going to be underneath piles of slush here in the city. Even at -1, plenty of this snow is going to be turning to slush within an hour or two. Let this car go. Yeah, my hat is starting to go right over my eyes now. I have a narrow window of vision. As soon as I find a sheltered spot, I'm going to duck inside and take off my hat and shake all the snow off of it. Maybe right here. Oh, I already lost a pile of it when I took the hat off. Now, can I get the hat back on with one hand? All right. And now I'm going to shake this glove off that I'm holding the camera with, because it too is covered with piles of snow. Right. And now maybe I'll shake my whole body to try to get most of the snow off of my coat. I don't know if I can get a shot of this or not. Okay, let me jump up and down. Okay. All right. All right, I guess that's the best I can do for now. Camera a little wipe here before I continue on. Apologies for the slight jerking of the lens. Okay. That's better. Now I can see again. And my hat isn't weighed down and falling over my eyes. Here's Toronto Street. Toronto's own street, named after itself, in the middle of a thunder blizzard. We haven't heard any thunder in a little while now. I'm glad I was able to get at least a few thunder and lightning. In the video. .504 King. In the last snowstorm video I did, I saw a streetcar driver have to get out with a broom and sweep the snow off of the tracks. Alright, so here's Church Street. So I'm going to start making my way north here. My plan is to end the video near a store where I can pop into afterwards. To get some provisions for the weekend. Those who watch my channel can probably guess what those provisions might be. St. James Cathedral, looking quite lovely with the snow. And my coat and gloves already covered once again, and I'm sure my hat is going to start falling over my eyes again soon. There's a hardy cyclist, completely covered with snow in the face. Every time I try to wipe the snow off of the screen on my camera, which is a touch screen, it thinks I'm trying to operate it and tells me do not operate touch screen while recording. Well, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to take the snow off. The bike share bikes look lovely all coated in snow. And the snowflakes are really large and heavy right now. McVeigh's Irish Pub. Just want to get in out of the snow. It's a good place to go. alleyway in a blizzard. Not just any blizzard, a thunder blizzard. Come on, let's get one more thunder clap. Looking down Queen Street. Let's take a quick detour through the park. Got my snow and slush and waterproof Vessi shoes on. Metropolitan United Church we're standing in front of. You can see how this wet, heavy snow is really weighing the branches down on the trees. Some of these trees can't take the weight, and branches tend to snap, and sometimes the whole tree might actually fall over. Handy Hasty Market. It's always open, blizzard or no blizzard. A big pile of snow just fell off my coat. And my hat is starting to droop down over my eyes again. I'll see if I can hold out until the end of the video before I take it off this time. I bet the construction workers will be getting the day off tomorrow. Oh, looks like somebody had a disagreement with a car up ahead at the intersection. Let me just shake my head here. Try to knock off some of the snow here. I have a moment of shelter. For once, the scaffolding is welcomed. Usually I hate walking under the scaffolding while recording a video. And just as I reach Dundas Street again, I see my battery has gone into the red. So that's telling me it's time to wrap up the video. That's okay, my destination was the Metro store just right over here on Gould Street, very close by. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this thunder blizzard walk. You're in the third major snowstorm in the city in just about a week's time. This one is the biggest yet. So leave a comment below if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on winter and snowstorms and all that kind of lovely stuff. Some people love it, some people hate it. I tend to not like it. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And there's also a super thanks button right down below. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue. One last wipe of the lens.